The Seahawks failed to make the playoffs in Coach Pete Carroll's second year, and I'm joined by Eric Williams of the News Tribune to preview the 2012 season. Eric, I know that the quarterback position is a quote-unquote open competition, but would they really not start Matt Flynn after signing him to a $26 million contract?
You know, I think it's certainly possible. Pete Carroll already said before training camp started that money's not going to be a deciding factor on who earns the quarterback job. They really like how Tavares Jackson played last year, 7-7 as a starter, but he just struggled in late game situations. So if he can improve on that, it's a possibility he could earn the starting job. And then Russell Wilson, they like what he brings to the table too in terms of his athleticism and his ability to create on the run. So he's certainly part of the equation too, but my money's still on Flynn being the starter.
Well, the Seahawks defense was sneaky good last year, finishing in the top 15. They re-signed a key cog and end Chris Clemens, but are there any holes to worry about? And when it's all said and done, could they be the best defense in the division?
Well, certainly a major hole they have to fill is at middle linebacker. David Hawthorne left to New Orleans in free agency. He was the team's leading tackler the past 3 seasons and a guy that made plays for them and was one of the leaders on that defense. Right now, Bobby Wagner, a rookie they drafted out of Utah State, is slated to be the guy that will replace Hawthorne. So there's a lot of pressure on him to come and play at a high level as Hawthorne did. Certainly this could be one of the best defenses in the NFC West, and that's saying a lot with what San Francisco accomplished last year. But really it all starts with the secondary. 3 out of the 4 players went to the Pro Bowl last year in cornerback Brandon Browner, safeties Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, and Richard Sherman might be the best corner on the team. Played well as a rookie last year, so it starts with that secondary. It allows the front 7 to get after the quarterback.
Are the Seahawks the biggest threat to the 49ers in the NFC West?
You know, I think so, and it all depends on what kind of production they get from the quarterback position. Whoever emerges, they're going to lean on Marshawn Lynch and let him kind of set the table with the running game. But if they can find a quarterback that can make plays at the end of games, I think they can kind of turn the tide a little bit. They were a team that struggled in winning in late game situations last year, so maybe they can flip that. But Arizona's going to be in the equation too. They have a pretty good defense. And they have some emerging young talent on offense as well, and they got a quarterback position to settle. But certainly I would put Seattle ahead of Arizona right now as the team to contend with San Francisco.
All right, thanks, Eric. Be sure to keep it logged on to foxsports.com as we continue our 2012 countdown to kickoff. I'm Joe Larrington.